Hello everybody, it's time for this week's challenge. Here's another little clue for you. Hello and Happy New Year to you. I hope you've all had a good Christmas and New Year festive period, and I hope everybody is well and looking forward to 2022. So this week's challenge is kind of around some New Year's resolutions. So some of you may be aware that I used to be quite a keen cyclist, but in fact have only been on my bike once since November of 2020 and not at all since then. So I would really like 2022 to be the year that I get back on my bike and do some proper cycling again. So I have put my cycling shorts on today, almost colour coordinated with my Motor Neuron Disease Association t-shirt, and I'm going to kick off hopefully 2022 with a bit of cycling. Now obviously cycling in itself might not be considered sufficiently challenging for me, so we're going to use something to make it a little bit more interesting, because you know how we like to make it interesting, and that something is this. For those of you who have no idea what you're looking at, obviously the cyclists amongst you will know exactly what you're looking at. These are rollers, and when you see the guys at the Tour de France and the Giro d'Italia and the Vuelta in Spain, post-ride they get on these to do their cool down while they're doing their interviews. I'm not going to be doing any interviews because this is a bit of a balancing act. So I am reliably informed by Joe, these are Joe's rollers by the way, thank you very much Joe, that the back wheel of my bike sits in here, and as I pedal it powers this thing, and I have to keep the front wheel of my bike on there without falling over and cracking my head open on the banisters. So I think we have already established that my balance based on paddle boards and wobble boards is pretty rubbish. So I have no idea how this is going to go. So if I can get some cycling shoes on, I probably should add, I have never been on rollers before in my life. These are Joe's rollers. And I've never used them. She tells me it's quite hard. My cycling shoes are with cleats underneath, so once I'm in my pedals, I can't just lift my foot off, I have to twist it off to get out. So yeah, that could be interesting if I forget. Oh my god, I don't know. Don't remember where this challenge came from. I think it might have been my idea. I'm beginning to think it wasn't a very good idea, but there we go. I'm in. Oh, that feels funny after all this time. And obviously health and safety. Just going to go and get... Oh, hello. That's not going to help us. Hello, Dee. Hello, Dee. What is it? What is it? What's going on? Ooh, can I have a little look? Have a little look now. Then hopefully I won't run you over later. Right. Helmet on. Oh, goodness. Doesn't even fit anymore. I don't know what's happened to my hair since November 2020. Oh, yeah, I grew it and shaved it all off, didn't I? Remember now. Oh, hang on. The key ingredient is missing. Bicycle! So here we have my trusty steed, covered in dust. Oh wow. I'm guessing it has to sit in the middle. Joe, oh dear. Okay, so the bike is on. Joe has briefly explained to me what I need to do and not do. Essentially, I need to not fall off and crack my head open on the banisters. And other than that, I'm going to call it a success. But the challenge is to see if I can do, at some point before I give up, 50 seconds on the roller without holding onto the wall or the banisters. So, apparently I have to get on first, which in and of itself could be tricky. Oh, flip a kipper. Okay, I'm on. One cleat is in. Yeah, you see, it's not great. The other cleat is in. Can I just cycle backwards? Because that would be quite nice. Yay! No, Joe's shaking her head at me. I can't just cycle backwards, apparently.
Let's see if you're in the right gear.
Oh! Yeah, we hadn't thought about gears. You see, I would be happier with this handle on the handlebars.
Yep.
No, maybe not. And this one.
Just pedal. Like
Pedal, she
pedal.
says. Just pedal, she says.
See if you're in the right gear. No.
No, I don't think I am in the right gear. Okay, we've changed gears. I'm back on. And feeling a little bit sick, if I'm honest. I don't like heights and I'm not very good at balancing. Haven't been on my bike for over a year. Don't know why I thought this was going to be a good idea. But anyway, I'm in.
Pedal.
Pedal. Okay, so I'm pedaling.
And get.
I can't even pedal holding on to the banisters, let alone let go of the banisters. So to all the cyclists out there watching and having hysterical laughter this 2nd of January, I have no idea how you do this. This is really hard.
Don't look at your wheel.
Okay, Joe says don't look at my wheel. Where should I look? How do I know that the wheel is in the middle if I'm not looking at it?
Balance.
What?
It won't stay in the middle. It will move, but it's your starting point to try and keep it there. But if you look at your wheel, it's like looking down.
Okay, well now I'm off the thing completely.
Then you guide it back. No, don't turn it, but just
Guide it back without turning it.
Lean it.
Okay, lean it. Which way?
the way you want to go.
There's a whole coordination thing going on here that I have no concept of. I probably should have watched a YouTube or something. Oh, the irony. Well, there's some nice pictures of me and Joe on that bookshelf. Maybe I'll even a Prudential Ride one, I think. That's motivating. No, not so much. Okay. Okay. I'm moving. Obviously I'm not moving. Faster.
Faster. You don't want to be stopping at the top.
Joe says I have to move faster.
So you go right all the way around.
Oh God, this is really horrible. Who does this? All the professional cyclists do. I need help. Woo! So my right arm here, my right arm here that's holding onto the balance is absolutely killing me. Don't think I can do it the other way. I never, oh. You know, that's really horrible.
Also, when you're holding it, try and not grip it.
Oh, cat.
You know, when you grip it, it makes it more
Oh, right, yeah.
as light as you can.
Light as you can. So the whole, that reminds me of my first driving lesson. And about halfway through it, the driving instructor said, "Oh, you're starting to calm down now a bit tomorrow." I said, "A little bit, yeah." He said, "That's great. I can tell your knuckles are not white on the steering wheel anymore." Okay, I don't honestly think I can do this. Joe's shaking her head.
That's the challenge.
So how long do I keep trying before I just say I can't do this?
You
I'm
need to
losing my back end.
turn your legs so you're not stopping at the time at each top end. No, G.
Is she behind me? G?
It's okay. It's okay. I've got that.
G? Hey, out the way, little girl.
That's good.
I think I might vomit now. So I think without significantly more practice than I'm willing to subject you to, my lovely friends, I'm not going to be able to do this. So I'm going to settle for 50 seconds of constant pedalling as fast as I can, holding on to the banister. And then maybe, who knows, this time next year, I'll come back and show you me beautifully cycling on the rollers. Who knows, I might even be able to do 50 hill reps up and down on Milk Hill again by then. Okay. So Joe's going to put 50 seconds on the clock for me.
3, 2, 1.
We're going to try and get up to some top speed. Oh, it's so wobbly, it's horrid. How do people, and they just sit with no hands,
Chatting away.
chatting away to the news crew like they're walking along the beach, nice and chilled. Don't know how they do it. It's the most horrendous thing I've had to do over the last 45 weeks. With the possible exception of my 50 planks, which
10,
were equally horrendous.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Oh, sorry, I might have just sworn there. I'm so rubbish in this. Oh, God. My. Just a crumpled heap. Just a crumpled heap. My bike's fallen off the rollers. I just want to cry. Right. So week 45, and that is I'm just going to prop this up here. My shoulder's killing me. I'm supposed to be swimming later on today. I don't think I'm going to be able to move. So week 45, and that is a failed cycling challenge on the rollers. So I have always had the greatest of respect for people who can get onto rollers, because I had a sense that that was not going to be easy. But honestly, I don't know how they do it. So perhaps for my cycling friends out there, if you have rollers, send me your top tips so I can keep practicing. And failing that, just send me your money. Motor Neurone Disease Association. We have got 5 weeks left to go from our 50 weeks of fundraising. Just as a bit of a heads up, later on in January, there will be a podcast coming out on the MNDA website podcast page. I will put the link in the end of the video, and you might hear a little voice that you recognise from the last 45 weeks of videos. So that should be due out the week of the 20th, I think, of January, but I'll let you know a little bit closer to the time where to hear that. In the meantime, have a fantastic Sunday, have a fantastic New Year's week, and I'll see you next week for a new challenge. Bye.